What's going on, everyone? I'm Brian, this is Ryan, and today we're going over every DTF industry secret that they won't tell you about. All right, Ryan, as the resident DTF expert here, what would you say is the number one secret that most DTF companies won't even try to tell you about?
Absolutely. I think the number one best kept secret in the industry, granted it's kind of hidden in plain sight, even on our website, is using gang sheets to save money. Gang sheets are by far the most cost-effective way to order your transfers. We even have a super easy auto build feature, so building out something on an actual gang sheet isn't something that you're, feel like you're up to the task for. We can do it for you with that handy tool right there. Just what we do recommend for it is, if you have high resolution artwork with no background that's ready to go, you're ready, and you're set to build a gang sheet and get that, get those savings.
Absolutely. I mean, the only downfall is you have to cut it yourself, but at the same time, if you're getting a gang sheet of, say 100 designs, the per price or per piece price there is just going to outweigh the, 30 minutes it'll take to cut out the designs.
Absolutely. Once you get into kind of some of our larger gang sheets, like the 20 foot or the 30 foot, you're getting the same pricing on maybe 50 or 60 designs that you would get ordering as individuals for like 250 or more.
Yeah.
So you're getting access to way higher quantity discounts at a much, much smaller quantity. And you can mix and match whatever you're putting on the gang sheet in different sizes, different designs, different colors, doesn't matter. As long as it fits on that gang sheet, you're going to be getting the best possible price for quality artwork on it.
Absolutely. And you already mentioned, making sure your artwork is up to par whenever you're putting it on the gang sheet, as be printed out as is. And as many of you probably already know, we have tons of tools on our site that help you get your art to where it needs to be, including probably our most popular one, removing background.
Oh, yeah.
And I would say that the main thing you want to keep in mind when removing background is you're really looking to knock out colors.
So I'm kind of clear right here on the shirt I have, like there's this little ninja here. Why would you print black and this design built on the black shirt? Makes it lighter weight. It doesn't stand out, because if you print black ink, it's not going to match to a black shirt, so it'll kind of look a little funky as well. So having those colors knocked out and ready to rock and roll is definitely going to be a very key way to get everything set up, get access to that gang sheet pricing without even having to go through like professional graphic design, right? To get those backgrounds removed. We have those tools right there on our site,
and they're absolutely free. You don't have to pay a single cent to use any of them.
Absolutely.
And then just piggyback off that, once you remove all those colors, remove the background, think it looks good, doesn't hurt to throw it through our AI upscaler.
It's true.
As you probably already know through talk to customer service or through our videos, we do recommend getting it up to about 300 DPI. Now, that's not absolutely required. You can print things at 72 DPI and they'll still turn out fine, especially if you're doing like a left chest design. But for any bigger, more intricate design, you're going to want to get 300 DPI, and our AI image upscaler always knocks out a part. I've never had to do this.
Absolutely, yeah. Like Brian said, you don't need perfect artwork to kind of order, at least through transfers by size. If you're doing the gang sheet, if you want access to that better pricing, that AI upscaler is going to be a huge unlock to get you there. But if you are doing transfers by size, where our team's reviewing it, it can be less than perfect. But especially if you have kind of thinner artwork, smaller designs that are more intricate, having them at a higher resolution is really going to help. Or especially if, like you said, you're doing a full front print, those imperfections are going to be a lot more noticeable. So going through that AI upscaler is going to be a huge win for you in terms of getting your artwork near where it needs to be to get a crisp, high quality print every single time.
Absolutely. And now that we got our artwork, we put on a gang sheet, we got our gang sheet. What's the number one thing that you like, the number one tool, besides obviously having a heat press,
of course,
a shirt press? What's the number one thing you would say is a must-have for anyone who's trying to get the best-looking DTF transfer press?
I would say it's going to be our silicone upper platen cover. It's perfect for, you get it in, you get the magnets with it, you magnet it right to the top of your heat press, and that allows you to really, number one, just press at a higher heat, but protect your garment and your transfer and all of that. So even if you're pressing on obviously 100% cotton, but more sensitive materials like polyester, things like that, having that garment protector is going to really allow you to press at those higher heats without damaging or scorching your garment. And it also leaves a really nice texture as well. So it kind of imbues that, takes it from a transfer that's just, pressed on and sitting on top of the fabric to something that's really imbued into the fabric itself. So it gives it a nice look and a nice feel, kind of ready to wear look and feel right off the press.
Absolutely. Then, whenever it comes to DTF, if you're not using something like that, you can sometimes get like a shiny look or a glossy look. This gets rid of that every single time. And like he said, it has a nice textured feel to it. All that good stuff that you're going to want on your DTF press. That's not even a secret for us. I feel like we've talked about.
Oh yeah, it's a secret that we have definitely told you about. Maybe some other places won't, but
we're never going to gatekeep. We're never going to gatekeep.
Never. We want to set you up for success in every single way possible. That's why we have, all the videos we have on the channel, but especially this stuff.
So going from Ninja Transfers, we also have Ninja Printhouse, right? And that's how we get line ship orders directly to your customers as fast as one day. You want to walk them through some more of that stuff?
Absolutely. So Ninja Printhouse is kind of the full customization arm of the Ninja Transfers business, the Ninja Transfers extended universe, as I like to call it. So if you are either, placing orders to resell or you are a print shop yourself, this basically allows you to never say no to an order because of size or turnaround time, or more experienced pressers and people that are running their own business. I would say this is kind of a break glass in case of emergency kind of product here, where if somebody comes to you, they're looking for 1,000 shirts in 2 days, but you've already got a full production schedule. You don't want to say no to that customer, but you don't really have the way to press it up yourself in that time frame. That's where we come in. You go into ninjaprinthouse.com, you give us a call there. We can help you get set up, get an order to you in a couple business days. Get it very, very quick. And obviously it's still gonna be the same Ninja Transfers. We handle the stock, we handle the printing, we handle the pressing, and we can even send it directly to your customer. There's not gonna be any Ninja branding on it either. So, we do all the work, you take all the credit, you keep pressing in-house, while we do the work on the big orders behind the scenes for you.
That's what we do, Ryan. We do all the work and we let our customers take all the
Yeah, I'm good on credit. I don't need it.
So I'll do it for this video, for the Ninja Transfers, all the DTF secrets you can ask for. But if you have any more questions or you think we're gatekeeping any other secrets, leave it in the comment section below and we'll get into it in another video.